Hello and welcome everyone. Myself Mijanur Rahaman, and today my topic of discussion is space physiology. So space physiology is the study of physiological responses of the body in space and spacecrafts. So what is space physiology? Space physiology is the study of physiological responses of the body in space and spacecrafts. Now major differences between the environment of Earth and the space are atmosphere, radiation and gravity. And these three factors challenge the human survival in space. Atmospheric factors include atmospheric pressure, temperature, then humidity and gas composition. And spacecraft or space lab is provided with stable and sophisticated environmental control system which maintains all the atmospheric factors close to Earth's environment. And astronauts also wear launch and entry suits LES. LES is a pressurized suit that protects the body from space environment. Another factor which affects the body in the space is weightlessness. Weightlessness is because of absence of gravity or microgravity. Now, effects of travel by spacecraft. While traveling by spacecraft, the astronauts experience some intense symptoms only during blast off due to acceleration and during landing because of deceleration. Otherwise, the accelerative forces are least while traveling in a spacecraft. And since the spacecraft cannot make rapid changes in speed or direction like an aircraft, most of the physiological changes occur due to weightlessness in space travel. These changes are responsible for the adaptation of astronauts' body to space environment. Now, further problems develop only when they return to Earth. They require a long time to readapt on Earth environment. Effect of weightlessness in spacecraft are effects on cardiovascular system and kidneys. Cardiovascular changes are due to the fluid shift. Due to absence of gravity, blood moves from lower part to upper part of the body, upper trunk and head. It causes enlargement of heart to cope up with increased blood flow. In addition, there is an accumulation of other body fluids in upper part. Now, the compensatory mechanism in the body interprets the increase in blood and other fluids as a serious threat and starts correcting it by excreting large amount of fluid through kidneys. It causes decrease in blood volume and the heart need not pump the blood against gravity in space. So initially enlarged heart starts shrinking slowly and becomes small. This during the initial fluid shift astronauts experience dizziness or feeling of fainting. Along with water, kidneys excrete electrolytes also. Because of this, osmolarity of fluids is not altered, so the thirst center is not stimulated and the astronauts do not feel thirsty during space travel. Now, effect on blood. Plasma volume blood decreases due to excretion of fluid through urine, and RBC count also decrease and it is called space anemia. So what is space anemia? Plasma volume decreases due to excretion of fluid through urine. RBC count also decreases and it is called space anemia. Now, effects on musculoskeletal system. Because of microgravity in space, the muscles need not support the body against gravity, and astronauts move by floating instead of using their legs. This leads to decrease in muscle mass and muscle strength, and endurance of the muscles also decreases. Bones become weak. Osteoclastic activity increases during space travel. Calcium removed from the bone is excreted through urine. Now, effects on immune system. Space travel causes suppression of immune system in the body. Now, space motion sickness. After obtaining weightlessness, some astronauts develop space motion sickness. It is characterized by nausea, vomiting, headache, and malaise. generalized feeling of discomfort or lack of well-being or illness that is associated with sensation of exhaustion. It persists for 2 or 3 days and then disappears. It is thought that the motion sickness occurs due to abnormal stimulation of vestibular apparatus and fluid shift. So this is a very small topic we have discussed about the space physiology. The space physiology is the study of physiological responses of the body and in space and the spacecrafts. Now major differences between environment of Earth and space are atmosphere, radiation and gravity. These three factors challenge the human survival in space. Atmospheric factors include atmospheric pressure, temperature, humidity and gas composition, and spacecraft or space lab is provided with stable and sophisticated environmental control system which maintains all the atmospheric factors close to Earth's environment. And astronauts also wear launch and entry suit. LES is pressurized suit that protects the body from space environment. Another factor which affects the body in the space is weightlessness, and weightlessness is because of absence of gravity or microgravity. And effects of travel by spacecraft is while traveling by spacecraft, the astronaut experience some intense symptoms only during blast off due to acceleration and during landing because of deceleration. Otherwise, the accelerative forces are least only while traveling in a spacecraft, since the spacecraft cannot make rapid changes in speed or direction like aircraft. Most of the physiological changes occur due to weightlessness in space travel. These changes are responsible for the adaptation of astronaut's body to a space environment. Further problems develop only when they return to Earth, and they require a long time to readapt on Earth environment. There are some effects we have discussed, like effect on cardiovascular system and kidney, effect on blood, effect on musculoskeletal system, effect on immune system, and space motion sickness. So this is our today's small topic. So if you have any query or doubt, you can comment down in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching the entire video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel for supporting me and my channel. And thank you so much for watching.